Hello and welcome. This is a quick video showing you how to prepare your data for self-directed MMM entry. As you all know, if you're signed up to this tool, one of the components of this that takes the most time is actually preparing your data. Once you've got it prepared, it's quite simple and easy to add to the tool. So I'm going to record this video to get you set up on the best way to do this. There's a couple different ways you can get done, so please watch along. So as you can see here, we've got a Sheets tab in front of me, and I have what resembles sales data for this client I'm working with, let's say. And so the main components that we need at Arima is the date in a weekly or monthly fashion, cadence, and the sales matching that. So in row A and B, you can see I've got weekly sales here. And so you can also enter this in monthly way. So you would have it looking like this. The important thing to know is you shouldn't mix them because you have to indicate or tell the tool if you want weekly or monthly data. And if you mix them, it's going to add them up incorrectly. So some other key things that you need to note in this is there are no dollar signs in my columns. So you want to make sure you have no dollar signs, no commas, and keep all your numbers as simple as possible. So this is it for sales. This is how your sales data should look. It's that simple. Now getting into some of the media spend data. Okay, this is what an example of Google might look like. You can notice there's 3 columns here, and I've added these specifically for a reason. The first thing you should know is, again, we have date and spend columns here, which are important. You can see I have some repeating dates, but that's okay because the tool will add them up and split them out as we want in this case. So I've got numbers associated with each one. I have decimal points in this one compared to sales, and that's okay, but you will notice there are no commas and no dollar signs again. Finally, there's a third column here that you are interested in. This is going to be campaign type. So inside the tool, you're able to break your channels out into sub-channels. For example, for Google, we could look at Google performance in ROAS, but you might also want to see what the comparison is between your search campaigns, your discovery campaigns, your display campaigns, performance max campaigns. And that's going to give you a deeper dive into what's actually bringing you profit and what actually has good performance rather than looking at Google as a whole. So again, you want to set your data up this way so that you have the relevant breakouts that you want. I'm going to show you in this repeated fashion. So here we have the campaign types. For social media, I split these out by platform. So you can see I have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. I have spends for all of them, and I have all the data here for all of them. Okay. And finally, for TV, the same thing. I've got another column. It's just TV. It's not important. Probably move it over here. But then we have the date. We have the spend. Then we also have the language breakout. So now I can measure TV, but I can measure TV English versus TV French instead of just TV. You can get a deeper, more whole picture that way. The same goes for out-of-home placements. In this case, I want GoTrain posters, TTC posters, and street-level billboards split out instead of just having my out-of-home placements. Okay, and again, with online video, I've got creative duration. The reason these are all different is just to give you some ideas into how you could break out practically anything as long as you have the data. And again, the same format, date, spend, and whatever other breakout variables you want. Finally, we have some competitor data that should look like this. If you have competitor data, it doesn't matter if it's sales or competitor spend or competitor units sold. There just needs to be a number there, and the tool can actually take into account whatever it is and show you how it's impacting your business at the end. So this is it for the data prep document. Again, it's just best to have all your apples lined up before you get into entering data. That way you don't get stuck up. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you guys very much.